Hi guys, welcome to part 2. Sorry about the abrupt ending, but my camera only lets me film for 15 minutes, so this is part 2. Okay, so as I was saying, I don't have many dies. I only have the tattered florals and ones that can make like notelet shaped things. I only want to buy dies that I know I'm going to use many times. So nothing that I'm only going to use a few times. Also in this drawer I've got texture plates and embellishmenty things like stickery, feathery, sequiny things that I don't use very often, but I did buy a lot for my mum's Christmas present, which was a photo album Art Deco style scrapbook thingy. This drawer I have all of my ink pads. So I have, they're all falling over, my Distress inks at the front, which are nearly all labelled in the colour that they are. I'm missing a few because they're on my desk. I have most, not all because some are on my desk, of my Paper Mania little ink pads. These are the pigment ink. You can get a set of, I think it's 20. These are really good because they don't bleed through Filofax paper if you want to stamp on Filofax paper, but the metallics that come with them are rubbish, so expect the metallics to be rubbish because they're just greasy. These colours are good though. I have these Dovecraft inks, which I don't like very much, and the blue one keeps on, the lid keeps coming off, because they're very wet, very bleed throughy. I have some other ones here, some Versa thingy-mabobs. I haven't used them. A couple of Hobbycraft ones, and then I've got one archival Ranger one which I love, and I've just got the plum and the coffee coloured one as well, but I haven't tried them. In this drawer I have all of my stamping accessories, and this is the drawer that I use the most. So it's got my little tray thingy for my embossing powder. It's got stamp blocks, ink daubers which I made myself, my new embossing anti-static bag, my embossing ink pad, my black Paper Mania, not Paper Mania, Dovecraft ink pad, because I use this as the background for my metallic embossing powders. It's really good. If you use a clear embossing powder or something, you won't see the metallic as well, but if you use a nice inky black one, you can see the embossing, the metallic embossing powders over it really well. I've got my brayer, which I tried to use with my DIY jelly plate, but I don't like my DIY jelly plate, so I'm going to try to use this for either stamping or art or both. I have my, I can't remember what this is called. I can't remember, but it's that sticky cloth muslin thing that I use to pick up stray embossing powder off my work surface. And I've got all my embossing powders, well, most of them. The other ones are on my desk. This is my adhesives drawer, so I've got my ATG gun, masking tape, little tape rollers, my two-way glue, sellotape, photo corners, fabric glue. The photo corners shouldn't really be in here, but I don't know where else they should go. This is the trouble I have with this drawer. There's too much stuff in it. This is annoying. Okay, this drawer I have my large things that I don't use very often. There are actually the wheels for this drawer unit. My label printer, my Xyron sticker maker, and also my heat gun, which is on my desk, goes in here. Then I have my tools drawer, and this is the one that I use probably as often as I use this one. I have this my Kobo box full of sharp things, pointy things, tweezery things. I also have my Fiskars trimmer guillotine thing, my metal rulers, set square, and my glue gun mat and my cutting mat. This is my cleaning drawer, so it's got the towel I use for when I'm refilling my fountain pens, because I have got them on the carpet a few times. Don't tell my mum. My rag, my old rag for my stamping, my new one is over there. As you can see, it's so colourful, full of mess, and yeah, I used to clean my stamps on it, but now I just usually mainly use them for cleaning my surfaces. Also, my baby wipes live in here, and maybe some other bits I can't remember. Then I have a few empty drawers, which used to have, these two used to have scraps, and this one used to have rough paper, but I put them elsewhere and now they're not in there, and I can't find my rough paper. Then under here, oh, you can't see, it's too dark, but I've got a little stool for my feet to rest on, my whiteboards, my backpack, my keyboard, as you can see it down there, a yoga ball which isn't blown up, and now I've got my pink and blue shelves. I'll go through this quickly. This has still got water in it because I'm too lazy to empty it, and that's my pot for doing things that involve water, like cleaning up my fountain pens, washing my brushes. I've got my some memo paddy things, so I've got the clocks and the heart from Paperchase, and a bin, a small bin which I can't fit anything in and which I don't know where it should live. And then my lovely Where's Wally, or for you Americans, Where's Waldo mug, which is Egyptian themed, with my paintbrushes. And this is my sewing box, which I don't use as a sewing box anymore. You will have seen it in my previous, I don't know if I told you in this take of my video that I have a year ago, or just over a year ago, I made a video about my craft area, which was really tiny compared to this, and very little in it compared to this, but you will have seen this in it. Now then it contained most of my stuff. Now it just contains, oh, that's empty, it contains my stamps. So those are my letters. Normally my, I'll show you, my Hobbycraft £1 stamps live in there, and then I can't really open this up because I have to move it, but there's just all my stamps in there, and I love this thing. But the hinges are a bit dangerous because they're so old, they're so brittle, one day the lids just kind of come off, so I've got to be careful. On this shelf I have paints and things. So here is my art journal, which is in an A5 Fodori type thing. I embossed a butterfly on the cover. I will show you this one day. Here are my acrylic paints. Here are some papers that I want to use, that should really go there, that I want to use in my art journal. And here are my shaving brushes, which I'm going to use for ink dusting, my glitter glues, my glittery paint, and my distress stains in the metallic range. Then my acrylic paint, this ink palette which I haven't started using yet, and then this folder I will show you another time because it's really cool and I don't have enough time, and then my tissue papers on the top and some spare pens in there. And this contains my 12 by 12 and smaller papers because it's a 12 by 12 or slightly bigger box. My plate, which I can't get clean. This I use as an a paint palette, and some index cards which I use for as they're really good card quality, better than this. I have these cheap 100 packs of cards which aren't as good quality as the index cards, so I use that sometimes for inking, making tags, sticking on my art journal pages. And then there's all my patterned paper and stuff in here. Some random stuff like felt, leather, foam there, and some coloured paper and card in there. And then this on the bottom here, I haven't really sorted it. I'm going to put my old typewriter down there, but here I've got like a filing system. Joke. Well, it kind of is. The bottom stuff isn't really important, the top stuff is, and I just chuck stuff there because I'm really not good at filing. And then as you can see, my floor is really messy. In the corner there I have, well, in that box down there I have, in that cardboard box, of Filofaxes I'm not currently using. They're safely packed away, don't worry. Then I have folders and files and things which I'm not using, which really I should get rid of. These are folder boxes which I have to push them back, but I don't know. Then I have cardboard, which I'll use as grunge paper. My blanket, which I don't really want to put on the back of my chair like I used to have on my director's chair. Did I tell you about my chair? I've done 2 takes of this video, I can't remember. This is a gorgeous chair my mum upholstered. My old uni hoodie, which I use as an apron, and then a box full of papers I have to sort. This is a box full of containers which I could use if and when I find stuff to put in them, like I used to have stickers in here but now I don't, and stuff like that. So if I need a container, this is full of empty containers. There are small notebooks in here, bigger notebooks in there, all empty. I have a bit of a hoarding collection. Load of mess. This is my Inkpad foams board, but it annoys me because I did it A3 because I thought, oh, I'm going to have loads more ink pads to stick on that side, but I don't at the moment, and it's too big and I don't know where to store it, so it just gets chucked around my room. I have this sort of hampery thing which I don't know where to put that, so that gets chucked around my room. I have stuff I need to sort, stationery which I haven't managed to put up on my desk yet because it's either spares or stuff that it doesn't really fit. Ink stuff, art stuff which I don't really have space for over there, and I think that's empty, that pink box. This is stuff that I need to sort. Then there's stuff that I've just chucked on the floor. As you can see, it is just a big mess, so I really have to sort it. There's my Egypt books. As you can see, it's got just covered with stuff in front of it, so I don't even get to see or access my lovely books, so I really need to sort this area. I've got Tutankhamun up there. I've got a really inaccurate hieroglyphic alphabet up there, which don't even get me started, but I like the poster, but it is not accurate. And then yeah, so this area, if I can back up enough and not bump my head on the ceiling, it is a small area in relative terms compared to other people's. It is a big area compared to some people's, but it's perfect for me in size because I love everything to be within arm's reach, and I'm too lazy to get up and get stuff, so if I can reach it then I'm happy, which I can. But the thing is, a small area means that if you've got a lot of stuff, you do really need to get it sorted and keep it sorted and tidy after I finished a project, which I'm too lazy to do. So I really need to get this area sorted, so I hope in about a month or 2 months I'll be able to show you the finished project, and that you'll enjoy that video more than you've probably enjoyed this video, because you're probably shouting at me, how can you live in such a pigsty? You don't want to see the rest of my room. So I think this is a good time of year to do spring cleaning. So thank you for watching, and I hope this didn't put you off watching the rest of my videos. Okay, thank you. Bye!